Hello everybody and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Hope you're all doing well. Right, we need to fast travel to the Dead Cove. Got a couple of missions to do. We go check in on our friends. We also have to hand in some paperwork, which a new friend of ours, new allies, given us on the bandits and the bad guys. Though I'm not sure if we can actually 100% trust the guy. Scout. I don't trust the snare, could be a trap. There's some safe building maybe? Yeah, it's safe there, isn't it? Yeah, we're safe here than where we were. Hey chickens. I don't think I can sleep there though. Can't fast travel from here, why? That's alright, let's travel ourselves. Hopefully we'll get there without having to run into any ambushes. I do think we're going to get attacked.
Hey, you bastard! What are you doing? Blood will be spilled.
Blue Boob, I don't know who you am, dude. I can't even. I ain't seen you, I ain't sticking around. Yeah, screw you, mate. Screw you, whoever you are, you maniac. You'll never catch me on my horsey. Another bad person trying to kill me. How's your papa there? I think we're nearly there. Do 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 do. Oh, I got the tavern. This is place as watchman. Shop guard. Oh, are they around here? Do 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 do.
Jesus, what have you been up to?
Are you happy here?
It's not worth a damn. If I had any choice, you wouldn't see my heels for dust.
Well, what's happened? Did you two get yourselves into trouble?
What fine friend you are, assuming it's our own bloody fault.
Oh, come on. You know what you two are like. I had to ask.
Well, perhaps with that mug. But now, the foreman's got it in for us. If he could, he'd skin us alive.
Always forcing you to work, is he?
If only. That wouldn't be so awful. But nothing we do is good enough for him. There's always some reason for him to yell at us.
I can imagine.
You know what it's like. We do too little, and it takes us too long, and what we eat's worth more than the work we've done, and it's no fun listening to that sort of shit day after day.
Do you bloody work then?
And you definitely don't... You don't ever provoke him?
I've already told you once, he's an arsehole. I'd say there's nothing we can do about it. If he wants to yell at us, he'll yell at us.
Have you tried talking with him?
What do you think? But that just sets him off. He starts saying we're practically bandits, and what he's going to do about it. That gets Fritz going, and he starts yelling too, and...
And the miller won't stick up for you? I would have thought all the yelling would drive him mad.
Not really. He trusts that loudmouth bastard more than us. He's got us down for a pair of parasites.
I see.
What's so stupid is the mill really needs us. They haven't had any hands here for quite a while, and the mill needs a lot of fixing. But with them around, we can't even get to work.
And what do you want to do about it? Just run away?
Actually, I'd like to stay here, at least for a bit. I never would have thought I'd like working in a mill, but not with him around. It's unbearable, and there's no one I can complain to. But you could.
Me? Do you think they'll listen to me?
They did once already, didn't they? They hired us because of you. You could have another word with them.
Back then, making promises was enough. Now, it will be worse.
You can forget about the miller. It's Thomas you need to convince. The miller takes his opinion seriously. So, will you do it for us? Again?
Fine.
Seriously.
I'll try and talk to him.
I'm glad. But try not to get on his wrong side. You won't get anywhere with him then.
I'll keep that in mind. I'd like to ask about that Thomas again.
Anything else? What's this?
I'd never have guessed he's like that.
Well, get a job here as a hand and you'll soon see.
And what does he do during the day? Does he work with you?
Good one. He keeps his eye on everything, but his hand only touches the saw when the miller shows up, which isn't that surprising.
Why?
The last time he did anything, he almost took his thumb off with a chisel. I wouldn't put an axe in those paws of his either.
So, he's clumsy and arrogant. That's what you said about your last master, that Nimoy.
Aye, but at least you could sneak away from old Nimoy for a bit. No chance of that around here. See you later.
So he's done it before, this Matthew. Oh, Thomas. Fritz. Let's talk to them both and then must speak to old Thomas.
Hey, how'd you get so fucked up?
The monastery wants you to pay for treatment. That doesn't sound right.
Leave it be, Howell.
I won't. What happened?
We might have pummeled his face. But don't get involved, Henry. We'll settle it on our own.
Wait, who exactly did you pummel?
Well, he kept on bothering us and... in a nutshell, it was his fault and we're not going to talk about it anymore.
But couldn't there be a way to settle it? Maybe he'd let you off the...
There isn't.
Oh, God.
Well, don't be a twat, Fritz. The two of you are up to your necks in shit, and you're gonna play tough instead of seeing sense.
Go to hell, Henry. You and Elias. You're one as bad as the other.
If you say so, I'll leave it be.
Matthew told me your foreman's a fool, and you're not exactly filled with Christian love for him.
You better believe it. I'd like to pay him back for everything and drown him in the river.
Drown him? What's he done to you?
It was the first or the second day here. We had a disagreement and I told him off. And then, all of a sudden, we're fighting and that fucker just throws me in the river. I nearly drowned.
Well, how did you get out? I thought you couldn't swim.
I can't. They pulled me out. I was up to my waist in water.
I see. Well, I'd be pretty fucking angry too. So you want to pay him back?
Exactly. I don't give a shit about anything around here, but that bastard's in need of a good trouncing.
I spoke with him briefly and he doesn't seem so horrible.
Then you ought to try working with him. He's a sneaky bastard. And arrogant. You should see how he puffs himself up when he's off to play dice with Lawrence.
Who's Lawrence? Another mill hand?
Aye, but at the neighbouring mill. They call him the Wren. Damned if I know why. Thomas goes there to play dice with him.
What about the others at the mill? Are they awful as well?
The miller's an old fool. He believes every word that comes out of Thomas's mouth. It's hopeless. And then there's the miller's daughter. She's a pretty lass, and kind with it. And what can she do? Nothing. Not that it stops Matthew going to see her. But Thomas is the root of the problem.
Do you think he's jealous? Is she a sweetheart?
He might make puppy dog eyes at her, but most of the time he just struts about like a peacock. I really don't think she's the problem.
And what do you want to do about it? Do you think you can come to an agreement?
No fucking chance. Matthew hopes so because he likes it here. It's true the work's better than the mines, but the pay's worse.
So how do you plan on dealing with it? Leaving?
Perhaps. But first, I want to give Thomas a proper trouncing. I mean a real thrashing.
And you think that will help?
Maybe. Maybe it'll knock some sense into that fat head of his. Or he'll be too frightened to mess with me.
That might help.
So why don't you arrange a fight with him? If we win, he'll leave us alone. Oh, we could...
What?
We could lure him off someplace far away and then wait for him. Maybe to play dice with Lawrence. He would have to go through the dark woods.
I'll think about it.
What the hell? Is he plotting murder? Oh, I don't like Fritz. Don't like him.
Good health to you.
So what do you think about the workers I brought you?
If I hadn't put in a good word for them, the miller would have thrown them out by now.
I heard them say something else.
So they're complaining, are they? I provide for them, and all they do is slack off.
Isn't it the miller who provides for them?
He can't manage the work anymore. If it weren't for me, there'd be nothing left standing around here.
But you need the help anyway. And they're pretty handy.
Maybe, but they're in no danger of overworking themselves. They act like they're too good for the mill, and I saw them eyeing up Jane.
Nothing strange about that. She's a pretty girl, and she's of an age to marry.
It's not marriage they've got on their minds. They'd have their way with her, then before her belly started to grow, they'd have run for the hills.
Look, we can reach an agreement. You need the mill fixed, they need the money. If they have peace to do their work, they'll be able to finish it faster.
But
And then they'll take their groschen and leave. The mines will open again, and the faster they get their money, the quicker they'll be gone.
do you really think I can trust them to do it? Will they do their work and leave? And leave Jane alone in the meantime?
Of course. They're not interested in the mill. They just need the coin to pay their debts. Once they've got enough, they'll have no reason to stay here.
I never thought we could sort it out this way.
I've known them for a long time, and you can rely on them when it comes to this. Everybody will be better off.
All right. If they keep their part of the bargain, I'll even give them a few extra groschen. But woe betide them if they don't. You can tell them that. God be with you.
Jesus, what have you been up to?
It took some doing, but I made a deal with him.
I'm glad to hear it. So we can stay here? He'll leave us be?
He'll leave you alone, but there are conditions. Once you finish your job, you'll vanish from here. But you'll get an extra groschen or two for your troubles.
And that's it? I thought... Never mind.
Oh, and you're to stop dallying with the miller's daughter. Keep on mucking about with her and you'll muck things up for yourselves.
The fucking bastard. He can go fuck himself. He'd better give us enough groschen to make it worth it. But I suppose I should thank you. You may have bought us some peace and quiet, and that's better than nothing. Here's something for your help. Good luck then.
Yeah, Matthew ain't too bad. It's Fritz. Don't like Fritz. He's going to end up doing something. I honestly have a feeling about Fritz. I think he's going to do some bad. Matthew seems more level-headed. What for missions we got? That one, find out why they were brawling. So we've got to get there. My horse. Oh, there you are, Pebbles. Let's go. We can sleep as well while we're at it. Can't fast travel from this location, can I not? I've got to go to Tony at me and knock into a tournament. I need to sleep somewhere. Where's the tavern? If that's a bathhouse, I'll be very happy. This might be a bathhouse. Thunderstorm. Can't get in any of these places, they're locked. See, I can skip. I can wait, but I need to sleep as well. Bathhouse, no. Okay, what we got down here? Baths. That is the baths. I need to go there, don't I? I need to go to the baths. I gotta wait to see somebody and then I need to pay for their services. No one gonna come out and tell me to move. Okay, it's quite a bit. Hang on, if I sit down somewhere and wait, won't I gain a little bit of energy? Energy went up a little tiny bit. Energy's gone down again.
Could do with a bite
Villager.
to eat.
I need to find someone else to talk to. I need to speak to someone from the baths. You! Oh, you Della. Oh, there she is. You, madam. I need to use your services.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I need everything.
I'd like to order something here.
So what are you interested in?
Human wounds, bath and laundry.
I'll certainly need a physician to treat my wounds. Then a hot bath and laundering my clothes.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. God bless.
Pebbles, where are you? Oh, you are. Kind of need to fast travel up here. Back to the monastery. Move, guard. We need to go. If we can find out why they owe the money. I'm not happy with these guys. Like, you give them a job and they end up getting in trouble anyway. Why are we sticking our necks out for them?
I heard you had a fight with Fritz and Matthew.
Heathens.
So it was you they fought with?
Yes, it was me. And I hope I'll never have to see those wastrels again.
They deserve to be ousted, but the debt? How are they ever going to pay it?
I really don't care. Let them live in penury. Brutes.
Isn't that a little unchristian? You wouldn't want personal spite to ruin their lives, would you?
Well, those were just idle threats, really. If they come and apologize, there's always a possibility of forgiveness.
Okay.
And who are you?
Who are
Brother
you?
Elias.
What do you do here?
What I can. I'm just trying to help the Skalitz locals as much as I can.
Oh, that's nice of him.
How long have you been helping here?
Since before the refugees arrived. It was much less crowded back then.
And what do you do here exactly?
Mainly, I help Brother Nicodemus. Occasionally, I keep watch at night in case someone takes a turn for the worse. Sometimes I have to hold the patient down, or fetch and carry things.
Do you know anything about healing?
A little. I can manage the basics, but without Brother Nicodemus, I'd never be able to deal with the more difficult cases.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Right, and we've got to head back there now to speak to him, don't we? Let's go on this glorious map. definitely one of my favourite fast travel things on a game. Most fast travel points just like A to B is a bit of a loading screen or whatever. This it's a map. And I like the map as well. The map's pretty cool. Where are they? Over there. Hopefully once we've helped them we don't have to do it again.
Bread, fresh bread, bread, rolls, buns, and pretzels for you.
There's the baker.
Hey, Henry.
About your brawl with Elias.
With Elias? Talk to Fritz about that.
Stealth training from them too. No thank you. I'm not giving them any more money.
Hey, twat face.
About your brawl with Elias. Your best friend settled the matter.
You're serious?
Absolutely. All you have to do is go to him and promise you'll pay the debt somehow.
We won't forget this. On my honor. Thanks. Goodbye.
Can we speak to the old man? Where is the old miller? Who's this? Oh, there's old Thomas. Don't need to speak to him. Where's the old miller? Oh, here he is. Can we speak to him? No. Right, we've pretty much finished with this video. In the next one, I am going to continue the main story. We'll see where it takes us. I am going to go back and do some more side quests though, because I want us to level up a bit more, and I also want to see if I can find the DLC. There's a DLC that we've got where you can you've got your own village, so I want to see where I activate that. I'm not sure yet, so once I've found it we'll do that. Anyway guys, until next time, take care.